Hello everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to my channel. Bug's waking up. Morning sunshine. Morning Fluffy. I shared my breakfast with him, so now it's on his face. Oh, you have tofu on your face. Welcome to my channel, you guys. My name's Adrienne. This is Evolvehumanity. I'm gonna do a reading today on channeling a message that Spirit has for you to keep you vibrating in your highest alignment for your highest good. I've been doing these daily readings as sort of a channeled message space to bring in the guidance from Spirit to keep us moving forward on our journey, to keep us focused on staying in a high vibration, asking Spirit to guide us, to show us the way, give us some insight into where our energy is aligning and how to continue to evolve and grow. So I hope you've been enjoying the readings. If you've been tuning in, thank you. I'm new to the YouTube community, not to tarot, but to YouTube for sure. So this is kind of exciting. If you like the content I am creating, please do like, share, subscribe, comment below, tell your friends, whatever you gotta do. So using the Universe Has Your Back deck, and I am going to pull an oracle card and then use some tarot to get some further insight. So let's see where we go with this. Some of the current energies that we are navigating through. Let's see, we're on the precipice of the autumn equinox. We have a full moon in Libra coming up. No, we have a full moon in Aquarius coming up. So that is exciting. I think that's where the full moon is. Good energy. So we will experience that. Very deep thinking, cerebral, big picture, vibrant, releasing, completing things that have had an impact on the way that we have seen the way our trajectory of life go. Maybe there is some shifting in that space. We have Mars retrograde happening right now through mid-November. So that's all about reevaluating and looking at the things that we need to repair in our lives. We just had the new moon in Virgo the other day, so that was about looking at how our daily habits and rituals have been for us and how to actually create something new that is in alignment with our highest good. So hopefully you've had the opportunity to actually create some things for yourself in that area. And let's see where we go with this. So breath work, so important. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. So, breath work, taking a step back and creating a space for you to connect into what's happening on the day-to-day, moment-to-moment experience is really what is an important ritual to create. So if that hasn't been something that you have had in place for yourself, I think Spirit is saying that something like that is necessary in order for you to continue to stand in love and allow miracles to come forward towards you, to be manifested in. creating a time to meditate, a meditation space, a time to just take a moment to recalibrate. Do you do that? Do you have that in place for yourself? Do you go for walks? Do you remember to drink plenty of water? Are you nourishing yourself with the appropriate nutrients? Are you balancing out the things that you might enjoy with the things that you need to do to take care of yourself? Like, I don't know, drinking wine and making sure you're drinking enough water and not over drinking wine, or whatever it is, not overspending, making sure that your finances are in a good place, and understanding what that good place is for you. So it could even be just stepping back and getting really clear about what does it mean to be in a good place, and then creating the rituals around what that actual space would look like for you. So it could even be just backing it up and getting really clear about what is the energy that creates love and is allowing for manifestation to show up in your space. So let's see where we go with the tarot here. I'm using the 8th House Tarot. I love this deck. It's so pretty and so interesting to use. It identifies the energy with the zodiac and the planet that it's in alignment with the element. So it's a pretty good read on energy. So let's see what we get. 4 of Pentacles. I'm gonna pull the reading out and then I'll go through it. 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, 3 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, all right. Lots of changes here. Lots of changes. The energy that you're currently in on this journey is really pulling back. It's really kind of taking an inventory on what resources are available to you and really pulling yourself back to like evaluate that and see for yourself, what does that actually look like? What does that you're shining a light, the sun is coming in on the actual tangible structures that you have in place in your life right now, and you're really looking at how is that working for your best and highest good? How is that aligning with where you're moving towards? And getting really clear with yourself, getting really honest, and like not putting up with your own bullshit anymore, not putting up with whatever chaos that whatever additional energies that have been in your space that have kept you from continuing to grow is really the light that's being shed, that you're shedding light on right now, and you're getting really clear about what exactly does that look like for yourself, and who do you want to be. Once you get clear on that, it's going to give you some broader understanding of how you're going to go forward. By really experiencing the loss, the sadness, the heartbreak of just really going deep into the feeling of actually letting go of something, releasing something, healing from something that has not necessarily been in your highest good. Being really honest with yourself about things that have hurt you. Being really clear about how you've had to rebuild yourself in lieu of experiences that you've been in, relationships that have not provided the fulfillment that you were attempting to manifest. By getting really clear about this, by getting really honest with yourself and pulling back and shedding the light on this structure, on this way of your being, is going to help you put the pieces back together, to rebuild this structure, to, reconfigure during this Mars in retrograde, the actual infrastructure of your life. So really, standing in that energy of the Queen of Swords, standing in that no bullshit, taking a step back in that Four of Pentacles and putting the pieces back together, following the Three of Swords. So that is some pretty intense energy. That is, I would say, that's fierce intensity. And it's really you confronting this. Stand like the bull by the horns kind of experience. That's the energy that I'm sensing is the message that Spirit is loudly speaking to us right now, loudly. And as a result of that experience, then something new can show up. What will then show up as a result of you actually taking inventory and putting things, reconfiguring things, you then have the opportunity to reevaluate the plan, the life plan. How do you now want to go forward based on these elements, based on this circumstantial reconfiguration of your life? So I think it's important that you have a new, as a result of this, you're going to have a new opportunity to have stability and methodical structure, like God, such really earthy energy, really a new opportunity to have an experience on the earth plane and manifest what it is that you really truly desire. That is what is unfolding when you create the space for yourself to actually see how you want your life to go and to be really honest with yourself. And through that process, you're going to be able to actually create some new things in the tangibility of how you want to go forward. So maybe it's that you're repairing your finances and you're getting to the point where you're like paying off your debt. And now here we are, we're debt free. Now what do we do? How do we now put structures in place to keep us from getting into cycles that have in the past not been high vibrational relationship to our material things, to our pentacles, to our money? How do we then continue to manifest abundance? How do we live in the state of abundance and continue to do high vibration, action oriented, ways of being that continue to create this freedom that we have been continuing to build for ourselves while repairing and being honest with ourselves about the things that have gotten us down the hole through into the space where things were bankrupt. It could be this could be, if this is resonating for you, this can also be in a relationship. I see Capricorn, I see Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. There's a lot right now in terms of, there's a lot of planets in Capricorn right now. And so there's what's being illuminated in our actual earth plane experience is the structure of our life, is the structure of our ways of being. And we're really kind of navigating through how do we then want to have life. Things have completely changed in the world this year. 2020 has been a pivotal time in the shift and change of our experience on this human existence earth plane. So in this human existence earth plane. So we have been really looking at how do we have our life? How do we experience this experience? And by looking at that, by really getting clear about that and putting things back together, you now have this opportunity, this really Ace of Pentacles opportunity to manifest what it is that you want. Manifest the desires that are going to make you happy. And there's gonna be some serious change in that for you. There's gonna be some change in how you have been seeing things. And that might feel, you might have been trying to manipulate a situation to work for you. And that no longer works, and you're getting clear about that. You're getting clear that there's going to be some disappointment in the shift in how you're being. But as a result of that, something much more powerful can come into your alignment. So it could be that you have been manipulating the way you could be like, pretending to be more financially stable than you really are. And facing that might be really disappointing and might be really hard to grapple with the fact that you have been kind of living in an illusion of how you think how your stability actually looks. And in reality, it might not be as vibrant as you have created an illusion that it is. And confronting that is going to be really difficult. And by doing that, by really taking that on, by really starting to build a new way of thinking and being for yourself related to this, I'm really getting this. I'm getting that this is about you confronting the way you've had a relationship to your pentacles and your stability. I'm not seeing, if this is resonating for you, awesome. It could be about a relationship. It could be about deciding about how to be in a relationship. But really what I'm getting is more around the message of actually confronting the way you've structured your life and the way that you've had relationships to your material pentacle experiences, and how that has been based on an illusion, and that you may have lived beyond your means and created yourself some debt, and now you're really confronting that. You're really recognizing how low vibration that has been for you, and that has trapped you in a particular cycle, and you're pulling back. You're actually taking your pentacles and you're like, I think Spirit is saying, save your money right now. Put your money in your pocket, get really clear with yourself, and start putting things back together so you can start rebuilding the structure of your life, of your new paradigm of life. And it's going to feel sad. You're going to feel sad and confronted. There's going to be some loss, and you're really deciding to confront that now because you're at a stalemate. You're in the space of stalemate. And you're getting clear about how you've been detached from the reality of your scenario versus the illusion of it. So I'm really getting a strong sense of a detachment from the reality of your resources. So I think that creating the space to be with that, to reevaluate that, and to reconfigure that is what is the message that Spirit has for you around manifesting staying focused and in alignment with your higher good. So in so doing this, you're going to continue to level up in your vibrational frequency, and in that space is where love and miracles are going to just show up naturally. So just believe, just hang on to that, stay focused, pull back with your money, get really clear about rebuilding, and trust that there is going to be an opportunity for some new development in that experience for yourself that's actually going to be higher vibrational frequency. So if this is resonating for you, awesome. I'm going to go further into looking at what to expect going forward and what the outcome of this could be, and steps to take. So if this is resonating for you, awesome. I hope there was a message in that for you. If not, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You know the deal. So have a good one, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you again soon.